So, I just need to get this out. Yes, it's one of those kettle days. Um, for all the haters, let's have a serious conversation, shall we? Yeah. Um, you people, you need to work on yourself. Because I'll tell you, the devil invited me and I was escorted by angels. Reminds me of a story when I was 16 years old. I was going to a friend's house. He was having a kegger. That was a party back in the 90s. And as I'm pulling up, police officers there. And asked me how I was doing. He was at the gate. I had to get to the house. And this is on a lot of acres at that time because I grew up in the country. But anyways, all you could hear is, "Oh shit, the police are here! Popo's here!" Cups flying left and right. I'm walking in with this cop who's looking for the person who owns the house. And everyone's just looking. It's funny, I'm a minor being escorted in by a police officer. He goes, finds my friend, and says, "You know, we need to shut this down." "Yes, sir." Everyone leaves. Some of us don't. Point is, you can be invited by the devil and escorted by angels. Just so you people know that keep wasting your time and your energy on being negative. Put it to rest. Because you know what? I've already told you several times. What your hatred does is fuel other people's creativity. You kill yourself slowly trying to practice things, dark arts, that really, it might work on some people. It don't work on everybody. Some of us are shielded. Some of us protect ourselves. Some of us pray you get back everything that you put out 1,000-fold. Blind you, block your gifts, block everything for generations to come, and you continue to curse yourself because you want to keep playing in people's energy. You think we don't feel it? It shows up in the world around us. And, you know, another thing, when somebody's sitting by themselves and they're normally smiling and chipper and putting on a happy face, if they're having a day, leave them alone. That's your best bet. Stay out of somebody's way. Because, honestly, a friend told me today, "You are human." Oh my God. Because I was like, I'm having one of those days where I don't want to smile. I don't want to be a people pleaser. Look at that. Closing doors. Old habits. Go make yourself happy. I had a friend, we normally play a game at work on the regular, and I just turned around and just said, "Just shut up." And the people behind me go, "Oh, she ain't playing." And they know me personally. I don't put people in their place. I normally wear the smile. I normally will play along. But it gets to a point, not that I'm being worn out, I'm just like the parent that said stop about 30 times. When the parent finally snaps, "Oh, I don't like this side of you," then don't bring the monster out in me. It's real simple. You get what you ask for. And people have to begin to realize you can poke and poke and poke and poke and poke, but it's going to come back at you one way or another. Because even if you're invited by the devil, you can be escorted by angels. And you never even know who's in the playground. This is the devil's playground that we reside in. Very easily. I mean, look around. Look at all the addictions and the habits and the hatred and the fear and the need for everything in this world. I need this. I need that. And the job I work in, there's so much I look at. I wanted to record it just to show how wasteful our species is. Humans are thoughtless. At some point, you have a choice in your life. Are you going to finally get on the good foot? Or are you going to keep playing this merry-go-round of the devil's playground? I mean, I would think at some point that your concept of your eternity would matter. You're here to learn lessons. You're here to level up. You're here to glow up. You're here to stop serving something of a lesser power. Because no matter how many times that lesser power, the devil, tries to say, I'm going to win this time. I got this army behind me. They all signed up to be in the gray. Not the dark, not the light. It's a matter of, what are you going to do for me? You have the chance in the gray to bring people to the dark side or bring people to the light side. But then as you fail, guess what? You're just back in hell. Doing what? Not getting to play in the devil's playground, because now you got to go sit in timeout until you can get bad. Like bad enough where you can get members to join the dark side. Because there's power in the light. There is, what's that word I'm looking for? Like a neediness. But I need you to pay attention to me. I need you to give to me. I need your energy. I have nothing. Without the light, I have nothing. And the light's over here going, but I got people in the gray. I can work with that. I just want to try to convince them to join the better side. The better side in the concept of, it's not so hard to open a door for somebody, is it? It's not so hard to check on your neighbors when they're not doing so great. It's not so hard to do a good deed. It's got to be really difficult to live in the darkness. And, I'm going to get it this time. I'm going to win favor of the devil. Aren't you a winner? What are you gaining? Another chance at being duped in the next life you choose to go on the karmic wheel in? Because at some point, you got to stop. At some point, it's not so hard being a good person. It's really not. It's a lot harder to wear a mask and hide and charade and parade and manipulate and steal and lie and do all the things you want to do, because why? You can't rise up? Really? You get feeling bad because somebody did a good deed and it made you look bad? Come on now. Quit competing where you don't compare. Quit entertaining something that is sucking the life out of you and all generations to come in your bloodline. Everyone has a chance to heal in the devil's playground. It's accepting that you don't have to keep being so dark and negative. But you keep choosing. Why? Why do you keep choosing? What do you gain? Do you feel powerful? Because I see you as powerless. When you have to go around, feed off of innocent children, feed off of innocent women that are working their ass off because men aren't adding up. Watching the world change for the worse. Thinking what? There's a reward in the end? You like that feeling of that static. Nothing making sense? Nothing benefiting you? Being sick all the time? Wanting more and more and more. Fiending for what? What is it you're getting out of it? What is it that you're getting by encroaching on somebody who's trying to, I just live life. Live their own fucking life. In their own way. Not rely on anybody. Pray to a higher power. Exist outside of the way that you move. Does it make you feel bad? Does it make you feel weak and vulnerable? Good. Then go find the power. Because it's not in the darkness that you charade in, and you can play in the gray. You can play in the concept that you think you're powerful if you pull something the other way. It doesn't matter how big the army gets. Because guess what? There's always got to be darkness to be light. They have to coexist together. That's balance. And when there's an imbalance, there has to become a new balance. That's just the concept of war, right? But what's the point in warring? When everything can just merge together. Then guess what? There's the gray. The in-between. Where we all have issues we need to heal from. But we don't let them control us. We can navigate life by saying, I understand I'm hurt in that aspect. So I'm going to pull back and I'm going to go do what's best for me, which is stay away from all of you so I don't hurt you, because my pain body says my pain body wants to hurt other people because it's been through pain. But when you coexist in a certain way and you know there's dark and light, you begin to understand that, oh, I don't have to hurt people because I've been hurt. I can heal through understanding how other people feel. We're all the same. Oh my goonies, I didn't realize you've been hurt. How ironic. When you can realize you're not alone in the trauma and the pain and the hate and the fear and everything else that exists in the devil's playground, you're no longer vulnerable. You can now go, I really don't have anything to lose. No one's going to judge me, and even if they laugh, what does it matter? What did I lose? I'm a comedian now. Honk honk. Let me wear the clown nose, right? Is it that difficult? And is it that difficult to understand that even when you do live in the light and you do have a smile on your face, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a bad day, because guess what? You're human. That's the thing about not being a robot. You feel, you think, you create, you spread whatever it is you want to spread. Love and light or fear and hate. But what is it you want to get back? Did you like that feeling as a child that you were sitting in the corner and cowering while your mom and dad were screaming and fighting? Or you didn't know if they were going to pick you up from school? Or you didn't know if you were going to add up in church or in school? Were you going to be smart enough to go to the next level when you were being judged? I mean, was that all fun? No. But as an adult, so we pass it on to our young? Why? We don't empower them? We disempower them. Why? So we can feel powerful? Makes no sense. Because you're supposed to raise the next generation to be better than the last. We're supposed to be teaching some sort of concept that says, oh, wow, this planet can go on. Humanity can survive. Rather than, oh, let all the darkness encroach upon the lands and everything become lost. For what? The gain of the devil that's still going to lose the game in the end? You didn't join the winning side? You actually thought that was the winning side? Do you not realize at some point it's over? The devil rules for 2,000 years. How long have we been looking at the Bible and the concept of the story? Tick tock, tick tock. When do you make a better choice? When do you make the choice for yourself? When do you decide it's better to be a compassionate person that says, I can see it from your point of view. I can understand you've been through pain like I've been through pain. We can heal through that together. Oh my goodness. Did you realize that was an option? That if someone's showing you their side of pain, not through passing it on to you, but opening up to you about it, it's not for you to use that as ammo later. It's for that person to help you understand, I've been there too. So when we get down to it, we all wear the same shoes. They're worn out. Stop spreading pain. Stop playing in the shadows. You've been warned. So, what are you going to do with it? Bye.